So in this video I will show you how to prepare the product samples, how to make spiked product samples. So for that I prepared a couple of tubes. We're going to make an R3 tube, so that's the R3 concentration of your LPS curve. An R4 to make serial dilutions. Then I prepared two tubes for your two product samples, so A1 and A2. And I prepared two tubes for the spiked samples of product 1 and 2. So in this video we're doing the method A testing, and then so the plate has enough space to test two different products. So that's why I'm showing you now here two different products. And so first we're going to make the R3 solution. So I'm going to take RPMI. So again, without the cell culture supplement. So we're going to make 6 milliliters in total. So you're going to take 5,970 microliters of the RPMI. And next I will add 30 microliters of the LPS stock that we've prepared in the previous video. And before I'm going to use it, just to be sure, vortex it. Take out 30 microliters, add it in your R3 tube. And vigorously mix the R3 solution by vortexing it for 1 minute at least. So we've prepared our R3, and so the next step will be preparing your non-spiked sample dilutions. So for a validated test you need to test 3 different concentrations of your products, and usually you determine these in your preparatory steps. But for the case for this video and to show you how to perform the assay, we established this for this product for 1 to 100, 1 to 200 and 1 to 400 as final concentration in the plate. So for your non-spiked sample we're going to make a 2x pre-dilution, because of course in the end we're going to dilute it once with the cells, so hence the 2x pre-dilution. And so we're going to make the highest concentration A of sample 1 in a 2x concentration, which will be the 1 to 50. And well, in this case we're going to do the same for the 2 sample, but yeah, probably if you're using a different test with a different maximum validated dose dilution, it will be different, but for in this case we'll just use the same dilutions, so 1 to 50 for the highest concentrations. So for that I'm going to take 980 microliters of RPMI. Add it in the tube A1 for product 1 and for A2 for product 2. And then we take our product 1 and add 20 microliters of it. And we do the same, of course, then for product number 2. And we put it in our A2 tube. And then of course vortex to mix. So now we prepared our highest concentration of our product that needs to be tested without any spike, so without any LPS. So here we're going to do the same thing. that either you can of course use a multi-channel, or you can just do it manually one by one well with a single pipette. But what I prefer to do is that you take a multi-channel and pre-fill. So in the case, these upper rows are on product 1, product 2, and the non-spiked samples in the 3 different dilutions. And we're going to do the same serial dilution. So our product that we've prepared in the tube will be row A, but for row B and row C we're going to do a serial dilution again. So you can pre-fill these with RPMI, 100 microliters. So that's what I'm going to do. So in B and C, from 4 to 12, I'm going to pre-fill just with RPMI. And then again, so what I said, you can do it with a multi-channel or a single. You're going to take your product, prepared product number 1, and going to add 100 microliters to row A. And of course, because we're going to do the serial dilution, you're also going to add it in B. Okay. To serial dilute. Mix carefully, but vigorously, like you've done with the RSE curve. Mix it 10-15 times, completely empty it, take 100, and go to the next dilution, the 3rd dilution from your product. Also again 10-50 times mix, completely empty your pipette tips, take 100 and discard. And you can do the following for sample number 2, and I will just show you how you can do it with the container. It's just a little quicker, I guess. So you take product number 2, and of course it's a low volume, so take 100 again, add it in A, where product 2 needs to go, again take 100. In B, mix carefully. Take out 100. Go to C, the 3rd dilution of product 2, mix 10-15 times, take 100 out, and get rid of it. So of course, in this case, we only prepared 1 milliliter of product samples, and then it's sometimes difficult if you have larger containers to, of course, get it out with a multi-channel. So you can also decide, of course, to just make 2 milliliters to make it easier to have an excess, or use a one channel pipette. Alright, so now we have prepared the non-spiked samples in the 3 different concentrations. Of the highest concentration again is the 1 to 50, and we diluted it twice, 2 times, so 1 to 100 and 1 to 200 for both sample 1 and sample 2.